Welcome back to Pooja's Recipes. Today I'm going to show you a recipe of curry. It's everyone's favorite curry and chawal. I'm going to make it today with some different ingredients also. I'm going to add few. So let me show you the ingredients now. Before I start, I would like to say please comment and subscribe to my channel. Before I start, I would like to say please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Now I'm going to show you the ingredients. This is besan or gram flour. This is almost 1 cup. This is 2 cups of homemade yogurt. I have saved from last 2 days because we need sour yogurt for curry. Otherwise, with fresh yogurt, curry doesn't taste nice. These are the dry spices: mustard seeds, cumin seeds, jeera, turmeric, red chili powder, and these are fenugreek seeds or methi seeds. Spinach leaves, 1 handful of spinach leaves, coriander, 1 piece of ginger, green chilies. These are some whole spices: bay leaves 2, these are curry leaves, whole red chilies 1 to 2, cloves 4 to 5, and black peppercorns. Ghee for tempering, oil, salt and asafoetida. I have put this yogurt in this bowl. Now I'm going to whisk it to make it smooth. After that, I'm going to add 2 to 3 big spoons of besan or gram flour. It depends if you want thicker curry consistency. If you want thick, you can add more besan, or if you want it like a flowy consistency, then you can add less besan. It's up to you. I'm going to add almost 3 of these spoons and whisk it properly to make it lump free. Just beat it, and we have to beat this besan and yogurt together for few minutes. It gives a very good taste to the curry because it gets whisked properly. I'll just whisk it. See, I've mixed this yogurt and besan together, gram flour. I'm going to add these spices to it. 1 big spoon of turmeric powder. Red chili powder you can put according to your taste. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon and whisk it for 3 to 4 minutes properly. Just keep whisking it, and then also we are going to leave this batter after whisking for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll start making curry. I whisked this for 5 to 6 minutes. Now I'm going to add water. I've taken the water in the same bowl in which the yogurt was. I'm going to add and mix it and leave this batter for 10 to 15 minutes. Just mix it again. It's mixed properly now. I'm going to leave this batter for 10 to 15 minutes. Now we'll start making curry now. I have started the flame. I'm going to add 2 big spoons of oil. I'm going to add these whole spices. Keep the flame medium high. Then add cloves, after this we're going to add these red chilies, whole red chilies, black peppercorns, I'm going to add then bay leaves, going to add 1 spoon of methi seeds, fenugreek seeds, methi. After this, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, and then mustard seeds, almost half a teaspoon. We'll wait for all these spices to sputter. I switched off the flame because the oil got too hot. I've started again now and it's on low flame now. I'm going to add curry leaves, I'm going to add these green chilies, and then this piece of ginger which I've grated, you can put that. Just for a few seconds, just keep the masalas, just keep stirring. The flame should be very low because the masalas, these dry spices, shouldn't get burnt. Just keep stirring them for 30 to 40 seconds. Now I'm going to add this batter to this. Just keep stirring continuously. See, just keep stirring this, and I'm going to add more water. This around 3 more cups of water. If your curry you want it thick, then you can add less water, and then just keep stirring until the first boil comes, because it might not curdle. Then we are going to leave it on slow flame for 10 to 15 minutes. See, this curry has come to the boil. Now I'm going to put this on medium-low flame, because curry is like meant to be cooked on slow flame. Only then it tastes very nice. The more it cooks, more it tastes nice. I'm going to serve this with boiled rice. If you want, you can also serve this with roti or paratha. Then the consistency should be a little bit thicker. As I'm going to serve with rice, so I like my curry watery. So this has come to the boil now. I'm going to add salt now, around 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix it. When you cover this lid, don't put on any pressure. Just cover the lid on and put the flame on, the pan on medium low flame, and then in between just keep on checking and keep stirring. This curry was boiling for 10 to 15 minutes on medium low flame. It looks cooked now. I'm going to add one more tadka and coriander and other things. While this is boiling out, I'm going to add these chopped spinach leaves to it, and these leaves doesn't need to cook for long because they're very tender. And now green coriander, I'm going to add one more last tadka now before serving. And also for this curry I'm going to show you one little ingredient which will give this curry a very nice taste. It's a secret one because I have tried this on my own, so I hope you'll like it. See how lovely this looks? Wonderful. Consistency is perfect, looks cooked properly. I'm going to temper this now, curry. Temper this curry with ghee. I've used 1 big spoon of ghee. I'm going to quickly add to this asafoetida or hing. This I've got granuled hing. This gives a very, very good flavor. to the curry. Just quickly pour it over the curry. Now I'm going to little bit of red chili powder and quickly pour over the curry. It's going to give it a very nice flavor, nice color. See how nice it looks. I'm going to serve this with boiled rice quickly. See, I've served with this boiled rice. This curry looks amazing. It definitely must be tasting very good. Now I'm going to add the final ingredient, which I love to have with curry. Little bit, it will give it a little bit of crunch. It's raita bundi. Just immediately put it when you are just about to eat, because it's going to give it a very good taste and crunch. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please do comment and let me know if you like the recipe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.